Two.
Hi everyone, my name is Brielle, and today I'm going to show you how to replace the laptop screen on an HP Pavilion. I'm not exactly 100% sure the model, but it's an HP Pavilion. As you can see, our screen got cracked right down the middle because someone stacked something on top of it. So I'll show you how to fix this real easy. I want to thank laptopscreen.com for shipping us a new screen. I ordered it on the 29th. Today is June 1st, as you can see. So it came very quickly, and it was pretty inexpensive for a laptop screen. So first things first, I'm going to just turn off the computer because I do not want to electrocute myself. So I will shut that down. Waiting. And while we're waiting, down here you can barely see them. There are these little sticker covers that hide the screws. There's only 2 of them. So just, you can use a screwdriver if you have long nails like me. Just take it right off. Make sure your screwdriver fits your screws. You do not want to strip these screws. And this one I loosened a little bit already. And be careful, these are small screws. They like to fall down easily, so don't, like just what I said. There I go, losing the screw. There it is, it went behind it. So make sure you're doing this on a clean surface. Nothing around you in case something like that happens. And these are quite tight in there. And this model of Pavilion is nice and easy to replace because I already had to take the screen off once to find out what screen I needed. So once your 2 screws down here are done, this is just plastic. You can just unsnap it. I can find, there we go. So just unsnap the black cover. Don't worry about your webcam. Everything is nice. There you go. Don't worry about anything falling out. And now here's the tricky part. You don't want to let this cover come off just yet. So this one can come down. That's fine. Leave this cover up. And you're going to see another screw right here. And this one's covered by a little tape. We can just pull that tape back. And there are a few more screws. Come on, tape. If the tape wants to come off, let's see, we'll pull it this way. There we go. Here's your other screw. So you have 1, 2 down here, and these 2 up here. Do not unscrew these. These are nice little bindings holding in all the wires to your webcam, etc. So leave those in. You only want to do these 4. Leave everything else screwed in. That is what's very nice about these models. I have an older Pavilion and they didn't have the wires nicely snapped in like these do. So again, these screws are very tiny. Putting them all right down. The bottom ones are the worst. If you're like me and the first time you do it, you lose the screw, either use a magnetic screwdriver, which would be amazing, to get them out, or you may have to tilt the computer. Oh, there I go, I did it. Just gently tilt the computer and your screw will come out. Come on, come out. Come on, screw. Technical difficulties, we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Sorry, so see, those screws are crazy. So just be careful. I don't want to put pressure on the new screen. That's how this one broke. Do not stack things on these type of laptops, and I'll show you as soon as I take this screen off just how cheaply this laptop is made. They're good laptops, don't get me wrong. I love HP. I've had HPs all my life. But these newer models are pretty much just a screen and a piece of plastic. Oh, crud. lose this one too. Where's it? The tape got it. There we go. Keep that one there. I like to keep the same size. I don't know if it matters if you, they seem to be all the same size. If you accidentally put the screw back, you know, put the top one in the bottom slot, I think you're fine with those. I don't think it matters. Gently unscrewing, don't drop it. Perfect. Whew. Okay, and then this comes right off, nice and easy. Don't pull too much, you have your wire connection down here. This is, you know, the piece of tape I said don't lose. That's how it's connected. But as you can see, this is pretty much a piece of foil and then the case. It's very cheap. It's just plastic, so don't stack stuff on top of it. But if you look just behind the screen, you'll see this little connection. We have to pull that off. Okay. Just double checking. I don't think we have to rip this sticker off. I think we just gently wiggle. Oh no, sticker has to come too. Pull the sticker. That may be a warranty thing, whatever. There we go. Beautiful. And there's the screen. Just like that, one little connection. So here's the broke one. You can even see the lines through the pixel. So here's a nice, beautiful, brand new one. Put the broken one over there. I may save that for a backup just in case, since it wasn't too horribly damaged. Nice and gentle with the new one. Oops. So here's your new screen. This is the taped part. Don't worry about these screws, just leave them in. We're only worried about this part back here. That's where your connection goes into. Make sure when you're changing the screen you get the exact same numbers. So as you can see with the old screen, everything matches. You know, I'm an LJ96, this is an LJ96, 0620, 0620, 9B, 9B. You gotta get that one. Although I think this one is your screen number. I forget. Yes, this one. So your LTN. That's for the HP Pavilion. Make sure to look up your model. You gotta get the right screen to make it work. You know, just put it back in the frame. Hook this thing back in. Nice and easy. It just fits right in. Try not to force it too much. Oops, we missed. I'm going to just remove this sticker. Just make it a little bit easier on me. Pull it back a little bit. Go. See, they taped everything nice in. And it makes it hard to plug things back in. Nope. This is the tricky part. You gotta, the small wire, you gotta just fit it in there nicely. And you may need to get closer than I am. I'm kind of far away for this. Oh, there we go. I think we're in. Okay. I think we are good. Okay. I just want to make sure. Pardon me for a sec. A little bit. So yeah, you may need it very close up to you. Make sure. There we go. All the connection is in. You know, worst case scenario, you just have to unscrew everything. So I'll do the 4 screws in, and then I will do a test to make sure that I actually screwed it in. Rather, not screwed it in. I connected the screen to its wire correctly. And then you just put the screws back. Again, try not to strip the screws. You don't want to, you know, have to get new screws. Tiniest screws in the world. Just put them back in the holes. Gently turn. You don't want to strip the screw head. You don't want to strip it at all. You know, not too tight. You know. Make sure it lines up nicely. I'll get these 2 in and then I'll turn it back on. I don't think we're touching any electrical things back here. Up, and don't drop it like Luckily it fell in an easy spot to get. This is where a magnetic screwdriver comes in real handy. I just don't know if that's something that you can do with a computer. Magnets by a computer sound not too good. Why aren't you going in? See, this is why you gotta be careful. Make sure everything lines up properly. There we go, now up higher. Stay. Dang it. It's frustrating, but you know, personally, I don't mind doing this. It would save, you know, I think I spent like $70 on the screen. If I had taken it to a place, you know, they would have charged like $40 or $50 of labor. Who knows, maybe even more. You know, charged more for the screen, more for labor. There we go. This one likes to go in a little bit better. So an extra 2 minutes to collect screws. I don't care. Okay, let's test it. Turning on the computer and bam! Ooh, why is it blue? That may just be the cover. Oh yes, there's a cover on it. I can see the numbers right there. Okay, let me get the other screws in. This was just a test. Make sure you plugged it in right. You know, because if not, you'd have to turn it off and, you know, plug it. Make sure your connection's good. This plastic thing. Don't snap the plastic thing. I don't know how much force it could take. Probably not a lot. This thing's very cheap. Don't poke the screen with the screwdriver. Jeez, I just bought this. I'll screw everything back in all nice and beautiful. Oops, I missed the... Oh, nope, can't do that. That's why I'm like, why can't it just be this easy? I can't. Please wait. Oh, jeez. That's what you get. Okay. Let me just find the one that fell back here first, and I'll do the other one. But right now, you're pretty much done. Get your screws and pop this thing back in. And then you have a beautiful new computer. Okay, there we go. Line this up. Don't you dare fall. I'm going to be angry if you fall. And voila. Look, oh. Okay. Can you look at the timestamp? I don't remember what time we started. I think this is only taking like 10-15 minutes or so. 20 maybe. Oh, hang on. I'll be back. And we're back. That is why this is annoying. When you drop a screw, it takes forever to find. So I just finished doing the last two off screen. So again, you know, these four right here. And then once those four are popped in, just remember, if you remember, it was blue, and you know, so you have the number thing right there. Just peel off your protective screen layer. Get that all off. I mean, if you really want to leave it on, you can, but ours was discoloring it, and it also had that number thing on it, so I'm getting rid of that. And then you just pop this back in. Gently, you don't want to damage your new screen. You also don't want to snap this plastic. And just make sure everything snaps in. Okay. Snappy, 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 snap. Snappy, snappy, snap. Down here too. Don't forget. Gotta go to the back a little bit. There we go. Snap. Snap. Perfect. Oop, I'm getting stuck. And then gotta put your last two screws back in. This holds that black casing on the computer. One right here. and then one on the right. Beautiful. Now put your little black sticky things back on. Perfect. And that's about it. So, thank you for watching, and thank you again, laptopscreen.com, for sending us this new screen so quickly. Thank you. Good night.